What's going on, good folks? What's going on, good people? Let's just kick it. How about that? I will be going over and, discussing this Doc Oct, as you can see from the bottom of the box. But I want to do it kick it style, you know what I'm saying? Let's just kick it, you know what I mean? So, check it out. I always show the box in the beginning of my reviews or whatever have you. Side of the box, got the box art of Doc Oct. Other side, the same. Spider-Man logo, Doc Oct name at the bottom. UPC, if you want to pause it. Top of the box and back of the box shows you the wave and every figure you have to complete or collect to build this SPDR Spider-Man. So not a bad looking wave in my opinion. I mean, I think it's a decent enough wave, but collecting is subjective and is very opinionated. So some others may not think so, but you collect for yourself. But check it out. As you can see, I already busted Doc Oct open, and I would not even have this Doc Oct if it wasn't for my good dude, Brian. MCU Collector 24. My man hooked it up for sure. And at first, I was like, do I want the Doc Oct? Do I not want the Doc Oct? The bendy wire threw me off, but I'm like, how can I not get the Doc Oct? How can I not get this Doc Oct? He is the last person that I need for my Sinister Six. I don't have the Toy Biz version, so it's imperative that I do get this Doc Oct. So I said, hey, I hit him up. I was like, brother, if you find one, let me know, man, please. He said, man, I already got one on standby. I was like, my man, that's what's up. So he hooked it up, and this came in a couple of days ago, and I'm just now getting to reviewing it. But let's check him out. Thanks again, MCU Collector 24. Appreciate you, brother. I got a little overspray on mine right here. I don't know what anybody else is looking like, but I got overspray right here, and I got a little paint situation that's happening right there. But other than that, I think everything is decent. The belt looks cool. I got a little bump right there too. A little something when they was painting, something got up under that belt, caused it to bump. But this is cool, man. You got the little wrinkles in his pants. You even see, you know what I mean? That's good attention to detail right there. Hefty legs, you know what I'm saying? Doc Oct, he's short and stubby. So I think this is a pretty good, decent outing. 2 peg holes at the bottom is pretty good. These are the peg holes for his tentacles that go here in the back. That's pretty good there. Arms look good. Got the little wrinkles in the sleeves or whatever, what have you. That's cool. Got his mold cut from the Three Stooges on fleek. You know what I'm saying? It's in there. It's in there like swimwear. He's rocking the bowl cut. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he cut his hair himself. Just put a bowl on top and bzzz, save it around. I mean, he's saving money. He rich. So you know what I'm saying? He know how to get around things. Glasses look pretty decent. You know what I mean? And they stay on good. That's cool. And check it out. He got his eyes up under there as well. That's cool. You know, you got the option. If you want to take it off, you can. But I'm not taking mine off. I'm going to keep mine on there for sure. So, check it out. Articulation to go over real quick, even though probably a lot of folks have went over articulation. But let's do it anyway. All right. So, articulation. Hand does or arm does come out 90, which is really good, right? Can rotate up there. Mine's a little stiff. I didn't put mine in no hot water or anything to loosen it up, but you know, you can rotate. Then you do get a bicep swivel right here. Of course, you get the double jointed elbow, but he got a pretty a beefy arm, so you're only getting that joint to go that far. So you do get a rotation at the wrist right here, and you do get a hinge right here. This cuff does not move, but his diaphragm is excellent. Look at that. That is a dope diaphragm. Side to side, back. He can lean back that far, lean forward this far, right? I forgot the neck. Neck's 360 around on the ball peg. No pivot or anything. He can look down. Well, nah, he don't get down or up movement at the neck. But what was I? Oh, he can do the splits pretty decent, right? It's pretty decent enough. He does have a thigh cut, also double jointed knee, which is pretty good. And then you do get a boot rotation, which is decent right here to get that boot cut. Hinge up that far, hinge down, toe point like that. And then of course he got some fabulous ankle pivot. And I do like how wide the bottom of his feet are. It's a nice steady base that you can get him in. You know what I mean? Nice steady, solid base for Doc Oct. I mean, he's a real solid dude. You get him in a nice pose real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's lower this camera down just a little bit. And let's check out these. So his arms, right? He does have two of them that are long, and he has two that are a little bit shorter, right? These are the little bit shorter ones. These ones right here curl up. So, you know what I mean? It's not bad. Let's move this here. So you can plug these in any way you want, right? In the back. Now, I'm putting mine like this. For certain shots, I think I will put the long ones at the bottom, like this, to simulate him grabbing. Like if he's looking to the right, our right, his left, I want his arms to go that way. This is how you finagle some things. You see what I'm saying? You don't always have to put them straight up or whatever like that. You can put, see how I got them in there like that? Boom, right? You can put these in the same way as well. You can have them all going in the same direction if you want. Put the last one in this way too. He's focusing all of his tension, boom, right here to his left. So you want to position his arms all going to the left. Kind of makes sense. Or if you want him to have like if someone's trying to attack Doc Oct from the other side, then you can switch the legs around, right? Put this one on this side. He could be grabbing somebody from over here, boom, but focusing still on this person over here, boom, right? And then this fourth one, right here, you put this any way you want. Boom, 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 just like that. I mean, it's either way you finagle it, it's gonna look decent, right? You just gotta get it. If you're the type of person you like to take shots of your figs, you just gotta finagle this, man. You gotta finagle this in the way that it works out for you and your shots, right? Somebody can be trying to come from overhead, boom, he got him, bop, get out of here. Touching them with this tentacle right here, boom, getting them. You know what I mean? This looks good to me. This looks good. The way they are all crazy and going this way, that way. You know what I mean? He's about to go in right now. Let me get a steady base for Doc. He's going in right now. He's ready. He's ready for action, yo. This guy is no joke. Look at that. And let me tell you, it did faze me a little bit when I found out that these tentacles was not bendy. I was a little bent about that. I was like, man, this is some bull, but you know what? You roll with the punches and you deal what you've been dealt with. The cards you've been dealt with, you play them cards, right? You can always heat them up, all right? Hot boiling water, put them under some hot boiling water, straighten them out, bend them wherever way you want, cool them down, and they will have another shape. It doesn't always have to be factory form, whatever you need it to be. So check it out. So I'm going to take his tentacles off, and we're going to go over some height and size comparisons for Doc Oct real quick. Let's see how he stacks up to some other Hasbro Marvel Legends. See what's really going zone. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right, so first up, he is 6 inches, about 6 inches even. Yup. He is standing at 6 inches even. He is the standard for 6 inch. When we talk about 6 inch, that's him. All right, so boom. Let's get Miles in here, and let's get Peter Parker in here. Now, both these Miles and Peter, they're both on that teenage buck, right? Miles and Peter is the same size, right? By the way, this is one of my favorite Spider-Mans, probably of all time. I understand he ain't got no butterfly joints, but the red and the blue, that's what I'm in for. That's what I like. Only thing I don't like about this figure, I noticed about Doc Oct, and I didn't turn to Spidey, but only thing I don't like is the red, how they couldn't paint that. But they did fix that in this Vulture 2-pack Spidey, which is dope. See that? They painted those red pegs right there. And this suit is even a little bit more vibrant. And I like that. I dig that. But that's how he stacks up with Spidey and Miles. All right, next up, we have Iron Suit Spidey. Now, the one to the left is the SH Figure Arts that I just reviewed the other day. And the one to the right is by Marvel Legends Infinity War. Came in to get Thanos wave. So the Marvel Legends Spidey is, man, just a hair shorter than Doc, just a hair. But the SHF Spidey is considerably shorter than Doc and the Marvel Legend version of Iron Spidey. Next up, we got Black Cat to the right, and then we have Scarlet Spidey to the left. Now, both of these figures is taller than old Doc, but that's a KO Black Cat, by the way. I got beat on Amazon one time, y'all. I mean, hey, it happens, but I ain't tripping though. But check it out. So Black Cat is taller than both actually, but that's how they stacking up. Here we go. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Here we go. Vulture to the right, and then we got to the left, Kraven the Hunter, and Kraven is towering over both of these figures. Definitely towering over Doc Oct. But like I said, this is a pretty decent, accurate Doc Oct. He's supposed to be short. He's supposed to be chubby. You know what I mean? It's looking really good so far. All right, check it. So now we got Sandman Build-A-Figure from the back. To the back. And to the left, we got Mysterio. Came in your Lizard Build-A-Figure wave. And then we have to the right, Electro, comic book version of Electro, powered down head Electro, and Parade Rest Electro. I don't even know why I emphasize so much on Electro. He ain't even my favorite. It's probably going to be Doc Oct and Mysterio. Mysterio's the man. Sandman's the man too, man. I don't know. This is crazy. Look, let me put them all together so y'all can decide. But this is the height comparison. Of course, Sandman's going to tower over everybody. He has a builder figure. Mysterio to the left, he definitely got a nice little size on him. And I think I got him in a little slight lean, so he probably stands maybe not even probably a quarter of an inch taller maybe. Electro is standing straight up. But that's how it's looking for that. Let's see how they look all together. That's what I want to see for real. Just as bad as y'all do. Ooh-wee. Boy, this team is sick. This is your Sinister Six. Doc Oct was the last person for me to complete this team. Shout out to Hasbro, appreciate it. Even though the bendy wires ain't in the tentacles, they still hella dope. This team is hella sick. It's bananas. Yes, I will gush over this team because this is classic right here. This is classic Marvel beauty right here, folks. If you don't have a Doc Oct, please, Hasbro Toy Shop, Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, exhaust your resources trying to find a Doc Oct. I'm telling you, he's dope. Trust me, you're going to like him. If you don't, hey, that's on you. I like mine. I tell you what, if you don't have a Sandman, they was crawling and creeping around Walmart for a good little bit. When Sandman first came out last year, he was a very hard fellow to build. But nowadays you can find his wave Amazon anywhere you need to. Now this Vulture came in a 2-pack with Spider-Man. He was also at Walmart and also set on clearance. Exhaust your resources, people. Electro, one of the harder ones to find in his wave as well. Same goes for Kraven the Hunter when he came out, and we all know Mysterio over there. I mean, it's just one of those things. If you're having a hard time finding a figure, I encourage you, click the links in my description box. Join up with some Facebook groups. Get yourself with like-minded folks that's trying to collect the same thing as you. Y'all in the same area, that's even more better, right? Hey, call stuff out. Hey, this figure is at this Walmart. This figure is at this Target. You know what I'm saying? Help each other out. That's what it's about. That's what makes collecting fun. Also getting what you need. All right, like I always say, be patient with yourself, be patient with your hunts, and if you're patient enough, even an egg can and will grow legs. This been your boy Plastic Addict with another review. See you next time when I show you all of my dials that I have and collab with different artists and dial makers in our toy community. It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. See you next time. Plastic Addict. Alright, so for y'all that stayed around to see to the end, check this out. You can also take these out, right? And if you have, let's bring the camera down a little bit. If you have these tentacles from either Sentinel or Omega Red Toy Biz, they can be plugged right here in the back of Doc Oct. Now, mind you, these here are a little bit smaller than your other ones. But guess what? This is the bendy wire a lot of us wanted, right? A lot of us wanted bendy wire for the tentacles. Well, guess what? All you got to do is have your Sentinel pieces. Look at this. Your Sentinel tentacles and Omega Red tentacles. Push them in the back, and they stay in there pretty fit. pretty snug. I think this is the Sentinel one that's not staying as well as I would want it to, but I don't know how folks might like this compared to this, but it's an option. Me personally, I'm going with these. And you say, well, they don't have the thing at the end. I mean, the pinchers at the end. To fix that or to remedy that situation, what you would do is, because these pop off, you can pop this off, get you some clay or some molding, put that in the inside right there. This may not be a big enough piece. Well, if you put it on the end of it, smash it down on there, boom. That's what's happening right there. I'm just saying it's an option. It doesn't look as good as these, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest, it doesn't look as good as that one. You would also have to weather this to match the coloring of it, but trust and believe, they do peg in there. But that's it, y'all. I'm out. I'll holla.